A lot of misinterpretation has greeted the planned concessioning of Lagos, Abuja, Kano, and Port Harcourt international airports, a development that many question the benefits. For instance, some are concerned that after spending so much on infrastructural provisions, investment in security, and other safety measures, the airports are now going to be concessioned. Why the investment in the first place?
Concessioning of our airport is very necessary now. That is the global practice. Government has very little or no business in airport management. The total money they are making now, which I have just seen, is about 50% of the money you can make from Lagos Airport. What I told you is 1/4 of what Lagos is what they are reporting for 22 airports. So let government concession the airport. But you must know what you are giving out.
Both concessioning and designation of airports as economic zones are said to be profit driven for optimum performance. But how will bureaucratic bottlenecks associated with the existing economic policies be avoided?
We must have a sustainable development and make sure that it is not just mentioned special economic zones and we go to sleep. It must be governed. It must have a very good structure of monitoring the performance of these airports and ensure that the investment, the initial investment, is being recouped.
That's a good one, and you expect there will be an increase in job creation, more revenue for the agencies of government. You expect improved and increased economic activities within and around the airport. That's we also expect that the bottlenecks that are associated with customs are literally cut off by the utilization of these economic zones.
There is also the plan to establish an aviation university in Abuja, in addition to the aviation college in Zaria.
Many persons want to be aviators, but the chances of becoming an aviator is very slim, especially if you are coming from a humble family. Some of us stumble into becoming aviation professionals, you understand. But when you have a university, a number of the courses can be handled, perhaps relatively cheaper cost. If you want to go to Zara now and study and do flying or engineering or one thing or the other, it costs so much. But when they bring it down to a university level, I think a number of persons will be able to appreciate it.
Timely thing for the federal government to establish this university in Abuja to make sure that we key into this global race.